And we're live.
We're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going to happen when we hit 1? Dun dun dun.
Ta-da!
Oh no, you're going to do jazz hands. Hello, hello, guys. We're a couple minutes late.
I didn't do my chores.
Your chores. Keep putting my stool down now.
I didn't touch your stool.
You did too. So these are last week's paintings. This was what?
The gang gathered.
Sure, I'll wait a few minutes. Do I have to sing Hail, Hail, the gang's all here?
Not yet.
I can't. I'll get a copyright strike. I'm so tired. I could probably sing really good. My voice is really raspy when I'm tired.
Hard.
Tired.
Look at the alley Mac all over it.
Val got her paintings today. It was fun to watch you open those, girl. The struggle was real. It's the anticipation of what's inside the box.
I think Val said in that video she wanted to have you come do the Christmas presents too. Wrap them.
Oh yeah, wrap the Christmas presents for her kids. They'd never get them open. Trina's here.
Shirley's here. Gina's here.
We got 2 mods on. We got Trina and Allie, right?
Yep.
Okay. Nate said he might be late. He's
Gina's Joyce.
Arkansas. All the prizes from the 50,000 giveaway went out today. All of them.
All of them.
And the PayPal winner claimed I think they claimed their money. So we are all good. Everybody's going to get their stuff. We had no people to worry about.
I saw a comment that says, Christina, I'm sure you know this, but you got a real fan in Trina Wiggins. She be all about you, Christina Welch.
Trina's my girl. All right. So now I can show last week's paintings. This was the cup that we had punched holes all around the side here with the hole puncher. And then we did that, released that cup and let the paint out. I like the way this came out, actually. Of course, the fish face right here. And then the zombie guy. What?
Valerie wanted to know if you got her text.
I haven't checked anything.
Yay, yes. Joining us from Arkansas.
Why are you saying Arkansas?
We got Kay from Fayetteville, Arkansas. We got a bunch of people from Arkansas.
All right, that's enough. Don't make fun of their state they're at.
Or Arkansas.
Arkansas. That's what I used to call it till I had to drive through it and found out it was really Arkansas. That was a long time ago. It was back in my under 20 years when I was really blonde.
Shirley says the audio is breaking up.
Oh. Let's see.
Do I need to turn the air on?
Yeah, we might. Let's do that. We'll shut the vent off. And hopefully that'll be better. Let me turn the mic. Okay. So this was the 12 by 12 cup with the holes punched. And I did like the way this came out. It does have the Prussian blue iridescent in it. So it makes it a little shinier.
Yeah, Kathy said that did the trick.
Okay. And then this was Alan's green throw up. You're
That's
fugly painting.
No. That's a Monica inspired.
Okay, it's a Monica inspired painting, but is going to be a pour over. Definitely a pour over.
Trina says,
I don't like that line. I don't know what color that is. It looks like
to Nate.
Looks like lavender. I don't know. It's just fugly. That'll be a pour over.
No, that's a Monica tribute.
Okay. This will probably be a pour over as well. Unless Nate will send me some messages on what I can do with this. Nate, screenshot that, bub. Buddy.
Nate's like, no.
It's got so much gold in it, and it has the blue flash in here, so it pulls the purple and the blue. But I'm not seeing anything in it. That's the whole thing. When I look at it, I don't see anything in it. I don't know. So Nate and I will be collabing on this piece probably. I'll send it to you, Nate. You can play with it.
Hello, Amanda from Ontario. Glad you could join us.
All right.
Nate says he sees stuffs.
You see stuffs? This was Alan's, I call it his Thanksgiving painting. It still looks like a turkey in the middle, but it's cute.
After Nate got done eating, that's what's left of it.
Oh, stop. Nate, you can let him talk to you like that. I will punch him for you. I'm going to start out the night with a pour, but then I have to do some small batch mixing for a viewer request. Because all the mixing videos I do are for 12-ounce bottles, and I haven't done a video for small batch mixing. So we'll just do a couple of colors just so you can see how to mix up small cups of paint with my recipe.
And we got a lot of people from Arkansas. I mean, you should meet all in Little Rock and have a pour party.
Okay. I'm going to start out the night with a flip and drag. We have some canvases prepped from last week, so we might as well use them up.
Graciela said she did her first pour today.
And how did it go? So do we want a white background or a black background? Or I have Payne's gray, which is darker towards the black. I don't think a gray flip and drag would look very pretty. Trina's already calling for orange.
Graciela said she did 5. She did her first pour today and she said did 5.
Oh yeah, you're addicted, girl. You are on the train. Payne's gray? We can do Payne's gray.
Yeah, she says, yes, I am.
Yeah. I know when I first started painting, I was out here all the time.
We have a support group for that.
We do? The Parage Posse?
The Parage Posse.
Yes, join the group. I'll be there to support you. Yeah, this is Soho Payne's Gray mixed with a little bit of gunmetal metallic.
Betty McNeil's here. She says, thanks for the gift set. She replied back to your email. Can't wait to see it all.
Yep, they all went out today, so you should have them Wednesday or Thursday.
Betty was her a 2-day or a 3-day?
I don't remember.
Betty, yours was a 2-day point.
Who was the one that was here in North Carolina? Littleton.
I don't remember.
I don't either. It's all a days. It came, it went, it's over with. It's like Christmas. It's all over with. Now we have the letdown. Now we have to shoot for 100,000 subbies, guys.
Well, let's get 51 first.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not being so anal about watching the ticker now.
Gina says, I'd love to see you do a really large canvas.
I would love to do a really large canvas too. I just don't have anywhere to do it. And with the weather the way it is now, I can't do it outside. If you watch the Parage tour, you'll see how I don't want to say crammed in I am, but I kind of am.
Where?
Over there. Where?
Auction time.
Oh yeah, we are doing another auction, guys. I have to look at the calendar.
Nate says cover the 2 workbenches.
Yeah, I thought about that, Nate, but they are not level together. And they bought the same exact wheels for both of them. So I have to work on that too. Come on, paint. It's
Vanessa
being
says,
very
we
stubborn.
always need more room. Is that not the truth?
Yeah, I always say I need one more car garage.
Kay says, I see an extension on the Parage. Kay,
I can't. There's nowhere to go.
she said she needs a 3-car Parage.
I do. I told Al we need a new house. We'll live in one little section of it and pour in the rest of it.
Betty's in Texas.
Okay, so it must have been the other one.
Rose says, I'm addicted to your pores.
Okay, I think I got it all covered. That's the thing you want to watch with the Payne's Gray too. You got to get it on just right or you'll see the canvas. You can go back and touch it up after it dries. I do that a lot with my yarn pulls. I have to get those edges. Let me just torch some bubbles out real quick. And I'm sure we have some new viewers tonight because we got a lot of new subs. So if you have questions, put them all in caps so we can see them.
Kitty said all she did for 4.5 days was mix and pour.
Yep.
Pouraholics Anonymous.
So I submitted all my stuff to Jerry's today. My picture, my bio, my links, my testimonial. That was a lot of work, guys, but it's all done now. So now I can just sit back and wait for them to send me products to review.
I'd like to welcome Lynette. This is her first time viewing. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome, welcome. I need to mix up just a little bit of pearlescent. Need a white. There's some white. Can you grab those 2 bottles for me?
Doing the little tutorial already.
I gotta just do a tiny little bit of white because I like the iridescent white with this. So when you're mixing up the iridescent with your colors, so I put about a tablespoon in there of paint. And then with the iridescent medium, I'm going to do the same amount. So it's equal. And then I will take my Elmer's glue all. I should have taken the cover off. And I want to make the exact same amount with that. I might as well leave this here because I have to do that quick little toot. All right, so I'm going to stir that in until it's nice and smooth and blended. Can you guys see me? Can they see me?
You can see your hands.
Okay.
Lynette says, I watch all your videos and have done lots of your pours.
Yay. Okay, so I got that pretty thick in there. So now I'm going to break it down with some Floetrol. And hopefully I won't have to add any water to that. White is tricky, guys. I understand if you can't get your white thin enough. You don't want to use too much Floetrol either. But you can always add just like a teaspoon of water. But you want to be careful because white tends to crack. Let's add some more. I have quite a ways to go yet before I can stop using the Floetrol. So I'm about equal parts right now. It's still just a little bit too thick. So now I'll just add some more Floetrol up to the line where I think it should be. And that should be it.
Marlene's reminding everybody there's still a Monday sale on Amazon.
Yep, Cyber Monday. Go through my link and shop, shop, shop.
Thanks, Marlene.
I did hit Hobby Lobby sale today. They had the hexagons, the ovals, the rounds, and the 8x16s that I introduced last week. They have those all on sale. They're half price. Free shipping at $50.
Chris Freeman wants to know, why is it the white cracks?
Well, it depends on the quality of paint you're using too. If you're using a good paint, like Soho or Artist Loft or Liquitex, as long as you're not using a cheap craft paint, you should be all right. But don't add water to it, because the minute you add water to it, you're breaking down the binder. And if it's on too thick over your colors, it will crack as it's drying. It just doesn't have the polymer in it.
Kitty says she's seriously addicted.
I think we all are. As much as we paint, we do 10 to 12 paintings a week plus commission work. And we're still doing it. We're still addicted. So I'm going to spray my cup with a little bit of the WD-40 silicone spray away from the canvas because I don't want it to hit that paint. And I'm going to rub it in my cup because I don't need any extra cells.
What would happen if you did?
What?
Actually, accidentally sprayed that.
I have before. It's not pretty. It dries with spots, especially if you have a metallic background. You'll have spots in your metallics. Okay. So with the white iridescent, I want to use probably like Sea Mist Pearl. And maybe, how about we do the Aqua Flash?
Nate was in the hospital lobby all day today. His dad needs carpal tunnel surgery.
Oh boy. Not good. That's painful. I want to put a purple in there, like a suggestions, guys. White, and I have the Aqua Flash. I know Trina said orange, but I can't put orange on Payne's Gray. I'll get your orange in on maybe my dirty pour. Purple. Dioxazine purple is really dark, though.
Purple Lake, Diane suggested. Nate wants yellow flash.
The only problem when you mix in that yellow flash with this is we're going to have a really funky green. Let's do Blick Deep Violet. It's pretty similar to Purple Lake. I don't have any Purple Lake mixed up, do I?
Artistically Random says use the purple from the painting you did the other day.
That's dioxazine. Oh, the other purple was the Prism Violet.
Joshua's leaving us. Good night, Joshua.
Good night, Josh. I might throw a little silver in there too.
Monica, you were late. You didn't get to see the funky green.
Your ugly green one? So I'm going to put a little silver in the bottom here. I'm going to follow that with the Blick Deep Violet. Break that up with my iridescent white. I might need a little more because it's the dark background. And then I'm going to poke that aqua flash down through. But I still want to move it with the skewer. Just a little figure 8 pattern.
Valerie Smith just said her mom just had her first cataract surgery.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and flip it. I have a lot of paint in this cup. So when you use the WD-40, it does drop off the bottom of that a lot quicker than if you're not using anything. And if you don't want the extra cells, like do what I did, wipe it out.
We got Nancy joining us. She said she finally found time to watch one live. Hello, Nancy.
So I just poked a couple of little holes in there. And that'll help release the suction when I tip the cup. So I'm on top of the paint. Can you see how the cup's moving? And I just want to glide that on the paint.
Zero Folger wants to know what's on the bottom. Is it silicone?
Silicone, yep. So I brought it all to one side because I'm going to come in and grab and take it the other way because I have so much silver here. But first I want to pull a little more to the end here. And the nice thing with the flip and drags, you can get away with doing this without getting mud. So I'm showing you if you accidentally dump all your paint on one side, I'm showing you how to pick it back up. That aqua flash is pretty much gone, so I'm going to go in and look for it. I have some in the middle. I have none here. So I need to bring some more of that silver down this way because it's just all purple. And I put some of that Payne's Gray back in. Okay, let me give that a quick torch just to see what I need to fix. Canvas showing right here, which is very easily fixed. You just pick up off your pad and go in and touch the edge of the paint, and that'll bring it back together. Don't freak out if you hit the canvas. It's fixable. Plus, I'm going to stretch yet, so. All right. And I have a little bit here, but I'm going to stretch that one out. So as you're picking it up and you're moving it, try to see where all your paint is setting. If it's evenly dispersed, you're good. Like I've got a bunch right there, so I want to kind of come this way just a little bit.
Diane Bean is joining us.
Hi, Diane.
We didn't see her at Michael's the other day. Chris Freeman wants to know, will you be doing a Christmas one?
Probably not. I saw a girl do a Christmas tree. It just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm just not into that crafty stuff. I make gnomes. But I don't, not in painting. I don't paint gnomes, but I make gnomes.
Get Carrie joining us from Iowa City. Welcome, Carrie.
So I'm going to go ahead and airbrush this out. See if I can bring some more of these white and aqua colors out. Now this airbrush comes with a compressor. Let me see if I can pick it up, show you. I got cords tight in here. It's only this big. And this is in my Amazon shop. That's all you need to airbrush. And $49.96 for the whole thing.
Yeah. Lisa Wyatt joining us. She said she's late for the party, but loading up her Etsy shop for the sale.
I asked her today where her link was. You should see the beautiful rounds that she has. Yeah. I want to go look at them.
Good thing we're doing a live right now. So.
Yes, and guys, always support your fellow artists because you got to have that communal support when you're an artist. You got to have people that do the same thing that you do. They can help you answer questions. You should never be jealous of someone's success. I have a lot of friends on YouTube that, I have way more subscribers than I do, but I still support them and, I still mention them. And I just think that's what we should all do. We are an overlooked community. Art is not appreciated like it should be. And all this white that I'm pushing out is going to sell out, so I'm really pushing it pretty far. You can do this with a straw too, but the only thing with a straw, you really have to push harder on the edge to not get that bubble. I call it a bubble loop, where it looks like just a loop of color. And with the airbrush, you can get rid of that just by touching the edge. But if you want to get rid of it when you're blowing with a straw, you have to just blow it completely out. And sometimes it's just too much. So if you are doing this with a straw, all you want to get is that very edge, so you don't get the bubble loop. We totally lost our aqua flash, didn't we? Let me give it a turn. It's in the middle. Maybe that purple will sink a little bit. So I saw a video today on YouTube. Gosh, I wish I could remember her name now. She did a technique called a paint kiss. I don't know if you guys saw that. 1 cup is white and 1 cup is a dirty pour. And she brings the cups together and lets them touch each other as they get in the canvas, so that you get like a ring effect, but like one whole side is almost all white. But when she was tilting it, the white went into the dirty pour. It gave it a great effect. I think it's something that I would want to work with more to get a little more color on that one side, but she did a great job. I've seen it done with 1 cup, just using 1 cup and separating the 2 colors like that. But, everybody calls their technique something, but it's already been done. When the tree ring first came out, there was a lot of conflict on that one. And then I had found a video on YouTube where someone had done it 4 years ago. So I had to show it to her. Okay.
Igor says, is the paint kiss by Smart Art Materials?
Yes, that's who it was. Yep, thank you. Smart Art Materials. She did a Christmas tree too, I think. I think that's where I saw the Christmas tree. So I'm just touching up my edges. They're going to need a touch up after it dries. What do you think, guys? It's a lot of purple, but I think it'll change color. Some of it will sink and some of it will... That turquoise, I think, will make an appearance as it's drying. I can't get over how much that purple took over. The turquoise put over. So that's it for that one. Oh, Alan, you gotta remove some canvas, dude.
Dude.
Don't put prep canvas on our drying racks. There you go.
I told you that was.
It looks pretty, but it's always in the way. All right, let me clean this mess up. And Alan, you are more than welcome to use that iridescent white at some point tonight if you want. I don't have a bottle for it.
Ellie's calling a paint foul.
A paint foul?
Yeah.
Why?
Everybody's calling me dude.
I do call him dude. Or I call you, what else do I call you? Poot?
POA or PIA.
Well, we already know that. That's nothing new.
Kitty likes turquoise.
Turkle.
That's a new color.
I'm setting you up here.
There was a question earlier from Asmi's Art by Asmita, and she wanted to know, do you sell on Etsy?
I do sell my paintings on Etsy. I also have hand painted beads on there, and I have a lot of Christmas ones right now. And I have jewelry that I've been making for a long time. I've been doing jewelry for like 20 years. So yeah. Ellie likes when I call you Boo.
Yeah, a couple people said that.
Hey Boo.
And we're getting a lot of compliments on Turkle too. What color? What color is that going to be?
Turkle?
Yeah.
Turquoise purple. Holly, the one that I use is probably the cheapest base airbrush that you're gonna find. Works perfectly fine. It's 25 psi, which is not gonna blow your paint everywhere. And I have tutorials. If you want to go watch the tutorials to see how it works up close, I have a great tutorial in my playlist. Those are adult underpads that we use under our canvases. You can use pea pads too.
Will you be showing the Purple painting next week?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, everything we do tonight, you'll see next Monday.
Now, what I'm going to be doing, something I've never done before. Always got to try something.
Oh no, he's doing a diptych.
Diptych.
Guys, go get a drink or a beer. We're going to be here a while.
There's one rule. No greens on this one.
Yes, I told him no green tonight. Sorry.
I used
Monica.
up all the green last week, Monica. But what I was thinking, can you hear the hamster wheel going? Thinking.
Yes, Nate, he's doing a diptych.
You want to explain to everybody what a diptych is?
A diptych is a painting of two canvases that go together, that have a flow together. So I do some triptychs, and I've done some diptychs, but this is Alan's first diptych. Are you doing a dirty pour?
Yes.
So remember, because you have two canvases, you're going to need 2 cups. That would equal enough for the canvases. So I don't know how many cups you want to pour.
I'm thinking 3.
See, Valerie, you get it, don't you? Don't touch my stuff. She had a hard time letting her husband touch her stuff. Oh, good, Shirley.
You got a new person joining us, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Glad you could join us.
All right, you pay attention to what you're doing over there, and I'll watch the chat screen.
I'm checking these bottles for paint because somebody doesn't clean their bottles when they're done.
Yeah, Alan.
So I heard rose madder.
Is there enough in there? Because I used that for the commission piece. You really put all those paints away, didn't you? That I
You
needed?
told me to. I just do what you tell me to do. And then I get yelled at. Okay, so we don't have enough rose madder. How about
You can use the other one.
Premier?
Yeah, use
Purple
the Premier red. Yep.
It's close. Okay, calling for other colors.
Valerie says dioxazine purple.
How about dioxazine violet from Soho?
The Soho one is a little bit darker than the Lucas one. Just saying.
Just saying.
So what, you're going to use the colors that I did the commission piece with?
No.
You've already got two of them down there. Chop, chop, Alan. Dioxazine violet. And then there's also the fine.
It's got everything.
Yeah, I moved everything on him.
Moved.
I moved your cheese.
Who moved my cheese?
So everybody says we're buffering.
Uh-oh. No, that's just me lagging here.
Denise, when I touch up my tiles, I try to match the colors as best as possible. If you can't do that, you can always paint the sides just a solid color.
Just all the black we have.
Maria, you probably just jinxed us. She said no disco ball yet tonight. Oh, sorry. If you're buffering, try refreshing. That sometimes helps.
So this is the only black that we have remaining, right? With silicone.
Maria got a little timed out from YouTube because she was commenting too much. What is that? Maria got a little timed out from YouTube because she was commenting too much. What is that?
This is the only black we have with silicone, right?
Yeah, I can put more in it. There's a whole bucket of it there. You can use the other one, pour into that and add some.
I'll put a lighter color in there. This one here is...
That's probably sand. Yeah, that's sand.
Okay.
You're painting.
She's cringing.
I'm cringing because sand.
She always cringes.
I do. I cringe at your color choices. People cringe at mine too. So use up some of that stuff in the bin. That robin's egg blue would look beautiful with that purple and that pink.
Okay.
Said we're buffering really bad.
No.
Yeah, we don't get to see that when we're buffering. I should go get my iPad.
What's that?
So I'll know when we're buffering. Good night, Betty. Thanks for watching.
Good thing this is a 2-hour show, right?
Sure. Black tiles, ceramic tiles, Beth, or just black canvas? Nate says the blue on the bottom right shelf.
She's
Nate,
moved them,
I
Nate.
moved all the paint, Nate.
She's moved them.
I had to put up 2 more shelves to fill it all up. Are you talking about the cobalt blue hue?
Silicone.
What do you need?
Silicone.
Oh. You dumped that into that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I poured it back in the other one, and I dumped it back in. No, I'm just kidding.
Nate wants the cobalt blue hue. It's right in front of you, on the left side there. Metallic.
That.
On the shelf, dude. Babe, right in front of you, on the left-hand side, bottom shelf.
Tough when you have it.
Shelly, I've got to count them because we have a ton. I think there's more than 119. I think there's more like 139. It's too many.
And we have some we haven't even mixed
Yeah,
yet.
we have some colors we haven't mixed yet, but I'm trying to wean out the craft paint
With
because
these-
I really need to get like one wall of Soho going. Soho needs to come out with some new colors too. Because I think I have them. I think I have them all.
Maybe we have to do our own paint mix.
Mixing, yeah. Monica's going to start the 99 bottles of paint on the wall song. Ellie's going to go crazy.
Too late. Allie's already crazy.
They want me to get a laser pointer so I can show you where stuff's at.
I'll be like a cat chasing it.
I know we will.
Okay, so these are 8 by 20 canvases. No, 8 by 16s, right?
8 by 20.
8 by 20s. So size of cup.
Thanks, Val.
I think we're gonna need 3 cups.
I wish people would come and paint with me. Ever since Nate was here, it was like, now I want people to come and paint with me.
We're looking for volunteers.
Alan's at work all day, so I have to get somebody to like give me a kick in the pants to get me going.
Now she needs somebody to stay up with her till 3 a.m. Okay, so paint choices.
Jana's here.
Artist Loft Metallic Cobalt Blue Hue. And what do you think? Kind of about 2/3 of the cup, each of the 3 cups? Is that gonna be a little too much?
No, we mean for the complete filled cup with color.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So
You can always add black and white base to fill it. Don't put too much of each color in the cups though, because then you'll get big gobs of paint. I hear you, Val. I told Alan I need a refrigerator out here so I don't have to go into the house to get a drink.
what else did you say you needed?
And a commode.
Okay. Nate's choice, the Craft Smart Robin's Egg Blue.
Allie, I can't handle those 3 o'clock in the morning things. You and Nate can stay out here and paint till 3 in the morning, and I'll get up at 6 and I'll come out here and paint.
Don't let her kid you, Allie. She's not up at 6 either. She needs her 8 hours.
I do that too, though. I'll get into a paint pouring session out here with my
Premier
my tunes
Purple
cranked.
Red.
Sorry, Alan. With
Sorry.
my tunes cranked, and I just don't want to go in. I just want to paint.
And she's really cranky if she doesn't get her morning tea.
Nate said, my choice? I didn't pick robin's egg blue. He picked cobalt blue hue.
No.
Yes, he did. Are you not using that? Shelly, we're about 2.5 hours from Charlotte.
Soho, dioxazine violet. There's not a lot left in this one.
See, Maria, I went the opposite way. When I turned 50, I didn't want to go to bed early anymore. We used to go to bed at 10 o'clock, but not anymore.
Usually Monday nights we were to bed at what? Tuesday morning at 1 a.m.
Yeah. Hi, Dusty.
And you said this one is sand.
Yes. Make sure you mix that a little bit before you pour it in there. You pour it right down the middle so it goes through all the paint. It's a little heavier. Yeah, the older I get, the less I sleep. But then, you know, my body's really feeling it now, though.
This one's very thick.
Bye, Chris. Gardner Quilter. It's 1 part paint, 1 part glue, 2 to 4 parts of Floetrol. So if you use an ounce of paint, an ounce of glue, and about 2 to 4 ounces of Floetrol, once you get your consistency down, each color is a little different. It all depends on how much pigment is in there.
I'm going to finish that
Shelly's an hour and 45 minutes from us.
with
You can
black.
come paint with me anytime, girl. I am going to Sanderlet's gallery opening Saturday. Her new place. I'm going to go meet her. So Ellen and I are going to drive an hour down to Sanford to meet her.
Go one more round. You said this is not Nate's Robin's Egg Blue. This is Craft Smart's Robin's Egg Blue. Suggested by Nate. Back to the Premier Purple Red.
We are going to take a trip out to the West Coast one of these days to go visit Mike and
Las Vegas.
Catherine. No, we're going to go to Oregon. You didn't put any white or black in any of those?
There's black in there.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sorry,
black.
I'm watching the screen. Sorry. Sorry, boo.
Dude. Soho dioxazine violet.
I still call him Nate Doodle. Oh, is Nate online? I gotta go see if Doodle's there. I know you didn't suggest Robin Eggs Blue. I did.
Well, you two were like 2 weeks ago. Boy, it's awfully quiet in here all of a sudden.
Well, we don't have the vent on. Yes, my boo dude. I miss Shelly's. Anything out there close. To the robin's egg blue. That's actually Craft Smart, isn't it? Or is that Deco Art? What I have on the bottle?
Craft Smart.
Craft Smart. Alan, stop telling everybody that Nate suggested robin's egg blue. He suggested cobalt blue hue.
I could give them a little. I think I will.
I would put some paint on the canvas too. Just throw it on there. You don't have to like smooth it in or anything, just so it has something to flow with. I don't think you have enough paint for 2 canvases. That's for sure.
So the white, no silicone.
Use the base paint. Just pour a line down the middle, and then you can pour over it.
You just want me to use up the paint in this container so I can clean it.
Yeah, okay, that too.
Right down the middle.
Yep, on each canvas. Then you can just take your spatula and just move it over a little bit. Just a little bit. And you got more in that one than that one. Kathy's here. If I miss saying hello, I'm sorry. Chat screen's going really fast for me.
We didn't get our bucket ready tonight.
What's this we thing?
We aren't we a team?
No.
Okay, here it goes, guys.
You didn't move it with the spatula.
That's because you distracted me.
Kitty. You got a goob? Don't put it back in your cup. All right.
I know what I didn't do, though.
You didn't spatula your paint. Your white paint.
It wasn't that.
What didn't you do? You didn't spray your
I didn't
cup.
spray my cups. Shame on me.
Val, you do need a new torch, hon. He's got to have some more paint on that canvas. That's why I told him to lay that white down the middle. Because his cups are so dark.
She just wants to see me do a cake.
And Val's mother's painting was beautiful.
And the purpose of the white paint is to let it flow better.
Right.
See, I learn. Doesn't mean that I do, but I learn.
Do you want to tell them why you can't buy me Christmas presents?
Because she buys them already whenever she wants them. Or if I buy something that she doesn't know about, we usually end up going on my birthday back to the store to take them back and exchange them. Right?
Yep.
So I just figure, why ruin my birthday?
I wouldn't waste my money on unicorn spit. It's just a gel stain.
Okay. Are we ready now for the climax?
The climax of what? Monica, that's cruel.
What?
if you have misbehaving children, wrap some empty boxes, and when they act up, throw those presents in the fire or smash it. I was a professional snooper when I was a little kid. I could put that tape right back where it was.
She still is.
I am not.
So, the one lesson you learn, if you don't learn anything else from me, if you don't spray your cups, you end up with all this paint in the bottom.
You can scrape it out with a palette knife and put it on the corners so you don't waste it.
Or what you could do is flip them over.
Yeah, you can do that too. I have got so much MDF to finish priming and stuff. Oh. So do you remember how I said I had all these things I had to get done this weekend? I got absolutely nothing done.
That's not true.
What'd I get done?
You did your 50,000 giveaway.
Yeah. I didn't get anything varnished or prepped or...
No, you had 4 days of my time that we could have been doing that too.
I know.
Now, the tricky part is the tilt.
Booze never goes bad, Nate. Ellen's mom had, I don't know how many bottles of booze in her pantry when we moved her. It's still good. I wrapped my own presents one year and said, Ellen, this is from you to me. But you know, all these years I give him a list of exactly what I want. And on Christmas morning, I don't get those things. So I just learned my lesson to just buy what I want when I want it. So I'm not waiting for something I'm not going to get. But there's really nothing that I want this year.
She wants a new house.
I want a new house. Yeah. I want a bigger house.
The porage is done, so she wants a bigger house. So you can do it all over again.
Well, this would be a good selling feature for an artist. A barrage studio, right? I did, Nate, that booze tree. I could go for that. I do write Santa on them when I wrap my own presents. And then it's like, God forbid, do not buy me a vacuum cleaner or something for the kitchen unless I absolutely asked for it. That's true, Beth. I'm not leaving anything behind if I buy a house. Kitty says she'll buy our house. It's already set up for her.
If you're getting a glare off my my top of my head, I'm sorry.
Well, Alan kind of took over our gadgets, guys, didn't he?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Because you're the gadget man.
There's no gadgets here.
Val's got it right. We need 2 houses. One for art and one for living in. I don't even sit in my living room anymore. That would have looked really pretty with a little Naples yellow in there, but it looks pretty right now the way you've got it going.
Got some crazy cell action down here in the one corner. On here.
Yeah, we should have clipped them together. I love that corner on that one.
The one I'm pouring off.
The one you're trying to get down, yeah. Take it to the edge and then pull it back. You'll still get that effect back. Ellie's going to find her hairy arms and she's going to paint this weekend.
Okay. Yeah, I have to pay attention to my painting. I hate when she chuckles like that. Cause I know somebody's up to something no good.
Miriam said, "How dare someone call me when I'm trying to watch CNA?"
Okay, torch.
Tanya said her husband bought her hubcaps. That was it. Buying my own gifts since then.
Corner touch-ups. Any suggestions for improvements?
Well, one's going one way and one's going the other way. One's horizontal, one's vertical. They don't flow together. But it's still pretty. That's two separate paintings. It's not a diptych, Alan.
There was an attempt at a
It was an
diptych.
attempt, yes. Maybe you need to watch more of my videos.
Maybe I just need to make more.
What?
Since we have a little excess of canvas at this moment.
I told Alan's mother to buy him a Michael's gift card for his birthday because I don't want him using my canvas. He needs to buy his own.
Somebody asked you if you got a mirror installed earlier.
No, I just use a mirror to catch the backs. So your head won't be in the camera.
Well, that's kind of like a mirror, isn't it?
Huh?
My head?
All depends what spot the camera's hitting. St. George, Utah is the fastest growing city in the country. That's what Trina said.
We're there. Let's go.
I don't want to go that way.
Why not?
Where did you want to live? Montana?
Montana.
Alan wants to move to Montana. They have probably no art stores there. No Michael's, no Joann's, no Hobby Lobby.
You have the Zan.
I don't buy everything from the Zan.
You're working on a direct link to Jerry's.
Cold. We're from New York, so we're used to the cold. That's what we ran away from. Yeah, we'll stop in Arkansas on our way to Oregon. We're actually probably going to fly to Oregon. I don't buy a lot of canvas at Michael's, Nate. You know that.
Okay.
Just the
Not when Nate's around, you don't.
Just the gallery wraps I buy there.
Still came out. It's what some people refer to as happy accidents. Try to get a view without dripping on my other painting, which is kind of hard to do.
What if you just stuck them face to face and pulled them apart? Just kidding. Do it. That would definitely be a diptych. That one's pretty. I like that one.
Okay, off to the drying rack.
Mylene, why would you go back to the Philippines? I don't really go out and shop at the stores, any of my stuff online anyway. It's just easier. My UPS guy probably hates me when he brings packages every other day.
Especially when it's work tables. 150 pounds.
It's getting better though. He comes inside the door, puts them inside the studio for me now. TJ's doing good. He's all better.
Okay. On the way. No skins you want there, right?
No. We got plenty of purple tiles. Yeah, I get it, Mylene. I miss my mom, and she's 600 miles away, and I only get to see her once a year. She's going to be 88 in December. But I'll get to see her in May when we go to the beach.
I'm going to leave the dioxazine violet down here because that needs to be filled. Next.
You don't want to pull any of those? You can pull one if you want.
I don't see anything.
That blue down here in the bottom is pretty.
Yeah.
Just do one and let's see what it looks like. 'Cause I like that blue down there.
Kind of tile?
Yeah.
Oh, you just want to see if I learned anything from last week.
I do. Oh, Nate got his business cards. Yay. Vistaprint's running a Cyber Monday sale on business cards too, if anybody's looking for them.
So Nate, you'd be happy to know we got that box of 100 tiles all prepped.
They're gone. Remember, just pull it slowly. Don't tip. Well, when we want to go see Mike and Catherine Mitch at Stone Coat. Hopefully we can squeeze one more trip in next year. That one will be an expensive trip though. Yeah, Vistaprint is very slow on shipping, Nate. I actually added tiles to my Amazon shop today. You get a set of 12. I think they were $14.99 for the kit, free shipping. For all of you that don't have Home Depot and Lowe's close by where you can buy them.
Look at that.
Well, Val, when we come out, we'll have to meet. Did you get that corner? It looks white to me. Maybe it's just white paint. You did a good job on that one, Alan. Maybe we should do one more to make a matching set.
Maybe I should. I need cups.
They're right there on the corner, up on top. Actually, that's his second, Nate. He got one out of the batch last week when we buffered out. Oh, that's the next thing I'm going to show, Kathy.
What's that?
She got some, the cork's too thick. So I bought this thing from Etna Felt, and I'll show you what I bought. Maria says that spot on the end closest to you needs to be pulled.
Down here.
Yeah, that's the spot I was saying too. Hey, Jen. Jen, did you get your painting? Yeah, maybe I'll do that after Christmas, Val. That sounds like a fun idea. Do a GoFundMe for our trip to Oregon. Jennifer got her painting, Nate. Oh, you're welcome, Jen. Kitty, I bought a Cricut and I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. I should have done that this weekend. I have all kinds of vinyl I bought. Kathy got her necklace. Yay. Oh, you are special, Kathy.
Was it Maria that said that corner?
Yeah. Bye, Nate. He's going to go check on his parents.
Good night, Nate. Thank you.
Yeah, but Monica, you can cut vinyl and put it on your paintings. Get that Cricut back out. I know that's my thing, Allie. I don't know where I'm going to put it.
In that 3-car garage.
Yeah, in the new house. I keep telling Ellen, go tell your boss you need a raise.
There's one more there. Now I gotta do a set of 4. We don't have time for a set of 4.
Well, how many you got?
2.
2? Yeah. Buy pretty colors.
I'll just save that for later. It's like a snack.
I'm gonna get the big roll out. Ooh. Okay, so. All right, so I'm going to show you guys what I bought. This is from Etna Felt. There's 500 tile squares on here. I'm always one go big or go home, right? If I'm going to pay the shipping, I'm going to get the biggest one they got. So they're already cut. And I got the 3.75 size. And they're adhesive, but I will put a little E6000 on the corners to make sure they're going to stick. But let me grab a tile and I'll show you how they'll fit. So you'll still have a little edge, but you can just hit that with a paintbrush and just put a little paint there. But if you don't want to do the felt bottoms, this is actually cheaper in the long run. They're 22 cents a piece. So
Maria says, holy cork.
yeah, holy cork is right. But they are on Etsy as well as online. It's AETNA Felt.
Thank you, Judy. She said, I'm killing it.
So I'm going to try it. We'll see how it works.
Okay. They want to know, where did you get that again?
Etna Felt.
Like Etna Insurance?
AETNA Felt Corporation.
So you figure if you're doing tiles, you can get 125 sets of 4 tiles each.
Right. There's 500 on here. They last you a lifetime probably. But the nice thing with this too, you know how we do the felt bottoms. With this, I want to rip it. You can actually write your name on here to sign your work. So that was the reason that I got it, because I really want to start signing my tiles, because there's just no way to sign them on the ceramic side itself.
You don't want to sign on the front of them.
Right.
And you don't want to get unsquare cuts of trying to cut a regular size cork pad.
But I'm not going to use this until next year. After Christmas, we'll start doing our tiles that way. 'Cause we have so many tiles we need to get done, and I just want to get them done.
So Ellie's like, so you guys can stick a cork on it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you did a dirty pour.
Kitty wants to know how many is on there?
500. They have smaller rolls. That was like 90. I think it was $92 for all of that. But they have smaller rolls. The more you buy, the cheaper it is. So it's like, I want to say it's 24 cents for the first 100, and then 23 from 100 to 300, and then 300 and up is 22 cents a piece. And they do have them on Amazon. I might have added some to my shop today. I'm not sure. I added a few things today, but check it out. If you need the link, I can get it for you.
I tried to send you $500, but it didn't work.
All right. Show me the money. Like I said, we use all of our money that you guys donate to us for supplies. We're not going out to dinner. We're not traveling with it. We're not spending it foolishly. It all goes back into the business.
Jennifer says, at the rate you guys do tiles, you need that much.
Yeah, we do, because we do a lot of tiles.
We need to finish a lot of tiles.
I need to spend like 2 weeks doing just tiles. I can only do so many resin tiles a day. All right. Maybe I'll make this viewer's choice on this cute little oval here. So
looking for suggestions.
Or we can do flip cup, we can do dirty pour, we can do reverse swipe. I have one that's going to get loaded tomorrow. A video.
Maria says dirty pour. Monica's on it. She put up the link at etnafelt.com.
Thank you.
Thank you, Monica.
They are also on Etsy too, and the shipping is the exact same thing through Etsy.
El Spicy's here. It says flip and drag.
But I ordered that. It took 2 days to get here. That's how quick they were.
Glad you could join us, Spicy.
Hey, Spicy.
Flippin' dry. Drag. Oh, darn spell check. Lydia says sunburst.
Oh, the starbursty things. I don't like those. Mine didn't come out pretty at all.
We got the buff carrot joining us from Scotland. It's got to be about 3 a.m. there. Glad you could join us. Tree ring. Paint kiss.
I know they wanted me to do that paint kiss.
Melissa
Do you guys want me to try that paint kiss so you can see what I'm talking about?
We got Lisa tuning in from LA. Welcome,
322, he said.
Glad you could join us.
All right, let's do that paint kiss. That way you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'm not kissing you right now.
Paint your lips first.
Paint my lips? What color? All right, so I need 2 cups that are exactly the same. But I'm going to spout mine. She didn't spout.
Hey, Susan. Sue Johnson's here.
All right, so in 1 cup, we're going to do white.
Well, no, Ellie, I used that up. Sorry.
What?
The hooker green.
Okay, and then in the other cup, which is going to be our dirty cup for colors. Okay, tree ring pour. Let's do... I want to do some bright colors. I want to do like purple and yellow. Okay, I got it. Let's do yellow. And that purple red.
Yellow.
Yeah, yellow. Yellow.
You and yellow.
And then we need a turquoise. Actually, let's do Lucas turquoise and
Shelley's saying turquoise.
phthalo.
Phthalo blue. Kitty suggested that.
That'll make orange.
Brandon wants to know, was that 4x4-inch cork?
Yes, it was
3.75.
3.75. Yep. The 4x4, you want to be careful because then it's going to be on your edges. So if you're going to resin your tiles, if you don't get all the bumps off, that's not going to set flat on your tiles.
The buff carrot says, Bob Ross Crimson. And Ellie says, kiss that turquoise paint and then put a cork in it.
I actually am going to put a purple in between these, I think. Is that you buzzing?
Yeah.
Tell them, stop calling you.
Hello? Yes. Good. How about you?
I wouldn't put silver with these now. We might get too muted. I could stick a gold here between the purple and the purple red. Alan walked away, so I have to watch the screen. Yeah, we could do copper too. So do you want me to do copper or gold between the purple and the purple red? I hear you, Diane. Copper. Okay. We'll use the brighter one. Okay. So I want to put these in the order that I want them to come out. So I'm going to start with the yellow. Now, when she did hers, she did not put them all into one side of the cup. She just poured them. But I'm going to try to keep mine a little segregated. Yeah, so we want, warm tones and cool tones. So, yeah. And I'm going to try to do 2 layers of this color here. With all one color on one side of that canvas. So if my mods can watch for questions while I'm doing this, thank you very much. Okay, oh, the cup's pretty. I could have done a navy blue at the end here and almost got the rainbow effect, but let's try to keep it simple when we're first trying this. This is my first time trying this, so if it doesn't come out, it's not my fault. All right, so what we want to do is make sure that these come out at the same time and that the paint touches each other. And it's very hard to keep them together. But it's working. And I will stop when I think I have enough paint on the canvas. Okay. It's looking cool. Let me pop a couple air bubbles. I love this. I don't know if you guys can see it. All right. So on her video, her whole side was all white. So I did get some color in there. So this is going to be cool. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. So I just want to stretch it out a little bit before I start taking anything off edges or anything. Was that Anthony?
Yes.
Alan.
Ooh.
Alan.
What do you call that?
This is a paint kiss.
I missed the kiss.
You did miss the kiss. That means you'll be up till 3 o'clock in the morning watching the live all over again. I'm trying to decide where I want to go.
Chris, good night. Glad you could join us. He said he has to go. His girlfriend said that she has a surprise for him in bed. He doesn't know what she means.
She probably just has cookies with her.
Lisa Wyatt says, reminds me of an all-day sucker.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to turn it around so I can see what I got going here.
People, you got creative escapades, acrylic pouring, passion, bowing to your greatness.
I'll try anything once. That's when I find out if I like something or not. A technique. I got this little white thing over here. I'm kind of liking this strand here.
We need to make some cookies.
We do need to make cookies. We haven't made cookies in forever.
Okay, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna go make cookies. No, just kidding. Sue Johnson says, "I swear you can hear me when you tilt."
Stop! Should I leave it like that? Because I kind of like it right there.
Oh, Carol's now saying, "I came back and now it's buffering." Sorry, Carol. Good time cookies.
Leave it? Yeah, I think I should leave it. I'm going to torch it, though. I'm going to get a few more cells when I torch it. Coming. That white's going to sink some, too, you guys.
Jennifer said she actually made cookies yesterday.
We bought all of our flour and sugar and stuff to make our Christmas cookies this weekend. So, yeah. All right. And we're talking like 190 dozen cookies I got to make.
We're not making that many.
You say that every year, and we end up making that many.
We had, honest to God, guys, what was it, second year we were together? We made 200 and some dozen cookies over 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had to take a couple days off to finish frosting them from work.
But that includes peanut butter balls and the little Russian tea cakes.
Wedding cakes.
Yeah, and then I make sugar cookies out the yin yang. And
where's the yin yang? Is that next to Arkansas?
Yeah. We make so many different kinds. And then I make bukta. It's a nut bread.
Yep, somebody just suggested nuts.
And
why do we make so many?
Well, Alan takes trays into work to his fellow employees because he's been there forever and they all look up to him. So it's kind of his treat for all their hard work because he plans their work for them every day. So he's just pretty much telling them thank you. And then we used to give them to the neighbors, but we haven't done that in a couple of years. We have to start doing that again. But I kind of lost my love of baking when I worked at a bakery because it was just so overwhelming all the time. What do you think, guys? Should I leave it alone or should I tell it some more?
You want to tell them the cheesecake story? Since somebody suggested cheesecake?
What, about you making me cheesecake?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ellen makes me cheesecake. Okay, I'll leave it.
Monica, did you torch it? You did, didn't you?
Was Kathy asking about resin for coasters?
Let's see.
I got to torch it one more time. There's an air bubble right there.
Kathy. You guys are just...
Let me see if I can pop it. That screen gets going and we can't keep up.
I just can't catch everything.
And we're watching it on a big TV and we still can't catch it all.
Well, Maria, I think, caught it. Kathy's Art Corner, if you were asking about stone coat for coasters.
Yeah, I like the countertop epoxy for the coasters, but you can use the art coat and it's still fine. They're both heat resistant, but the only reason I like the countertop is because it's a little heavier, and I'd already had that purchase before I became an affiliate for them. I had bought a gallon. All right, she's going to the drying rack.
Lydia's watching us on a big TV. We need to get a big TV out here. Maybe that's what we need to do.
Is that what you're going to buy me for Christmas now? You could have bought one Thanksgiving night.
Yeah, I could have had a 55-inch one. That
Yeah, for $300 and some dollars. I have paint left over.
Valerie's complimenting you on the way you do the hangers on the paintings.
Oh. Yeah, I have a tutorial on that too. I want to use this paint up, so I'm just going to throw some white on here. We'll do another little one.
Lydia says there's tons on sale for Cyber Monday still on Amazon. I think we used all our...
We have so many TV sets in this house, it's not even funny. Let's put it this way. Each of the kids have one. There's two. TJ's got a 42-inch in his room, which is my dining room.
No, it's TJ's room.
Well, my dining room. We have a 55-inch in the living room, a 55-inch in our bedroom, and we have a 40-inch out here. But we don't do the whole cable box thing. We have one cable box, and then we use the app through the Roku to get on all of our other TVs. That way you don't have so many boxes plugged in. So that does help a little bit.
Tammy wants to know, where's the tutorial on the hangers?
It's in my playlist in the tutorial section, and it's how I wire my paintings. I have no paint.
Kathy says she really likes this method. Don't touch.
I can't open it with one hand. Al, could I have your hand for a minute? Could you open that? Could you pour a little bit there?
What about the white that's on the side?
You can wipe your hand off with the baby wipe.
I know.
A little paint never hurt anybody.
A little?
Yeah.
I'll just wipe.
Well, here, give it to me in this hand, and I'll pour it, and then you can put the lid back on for me. Teamwork.
Oh, we're a team now. See how that works, guys.
We used to be a team.
We're still a team.
Well, yeah, you're always out here helping me do stuff out here, and when I want you to be in the house doing something else. What's my favorite saying to you, Alan? Go do something manly. Stop touching my stuff.
I am not sassy, Susan.
We still have not gotten our fence.
No, still waiting for that.
Yeah, they had the flood, and the company got backed up because they couldn't get the stuff in to make fencing. And we paid for it in October. Still haven't got it. But I told the guy, I'm like, well, it'll be my Christmas present because that's about the time it's going to get done. But we have our other old fence that we have to take down, and our dogs are going crazy because we have them contained in one half of the backyard. Not even half. It's like a third of the backyard. So they can't run.
And Eddie loves to run.
Eddie is like speed lightning. So we may have to take him to the dog park this weekend because he really needs to run.
What do you think? Do you think we need to make Maria a moderator?
We are.
She's
going
trying to post the links.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do you know how to do it?
Yeah.
Maria, we're going to make you a moderator, honey, so you can post up.
You've been elevated, Maria.
She's been my right hand on my Parage Posse group. When I'm not there, she's taking care of everything. And whoops, I got to get the white going. There we go. So this is just the leftover paint. We'll see how this works.
Maria, you have been handed the official wrench.
Okay, so this is
question
where
came up.
I tripped.
Actually, a couple of questions here. Novice pourer asking question from Lisa Martell. If you stick your finger into a new pour after it's dried for a while and dent it, is there a fix or is it a goner?
It's just texture. I mean, if it looks like it's really bad, yeah, it's pretty much a goner.
Okay, now there's another question from, if I pronounce the answer, Federia. Where do you sign?
On my paintings, I sign the back. Well, I have been putting little initials in the corner here, and then on the back, I sign my full name. And then, of course, I put my YouTube video number on there if it was made on a video.
Maria, we don't hand out those wrenches to everyone.
She's special.
She says she's honored. Thank you.
Okay. Let's stretch this one out and see what we can get.
Lisa says, thanks. That was a big dent. Goner it is.
Yeah, you can soak that canvas in a tub of hot water for a couple hours and all that paint will peel right off. And you can reuse the canvas. I will take this off the edge, but I'm just stretching it out right now to see what design I'm getting. This one's a little brighter than the other one.
Valerie said she likes the initials in the SIG. And Spicy says, amazing job, Christina.
Thank you.
Maria says she feels warm and squishy inside. Well, that's what happens when you get a wrench.
Warm and
You
squishy?
get a warm and squishy feeling.
I don't know. Allie, did you get warm and squishy?
William McGee says, such an amazing medium.
There's so much you can do with paint. That, you know, when people say, I'm going to take up painting, right? But when you say that, they think of a brush and like landscapes and stuff like that. This is all. And the thing is, they can't copy you because
Spicy.
they don't come out the same.
Looks like an eye in the middle.
Yeah, I'm going to get that other corner and then I'm going to stretch it the other way. I want to see that purple, red, and yellow stretched out. And then I'm going to do small batch paint mixing for Maria because she wanted to see that today. Now I'm selling out because I had a white background. This is the other thing when you put white down.
He just said, I'm awesome. Must be my commentative skills.
Your commentative skills.
Valerie says, like I said, as my husband learned last night, it is not as easy as it looks.
It is not. Flip cups, yeah. I mean, it's the whole color choice thing, though. You've got to have some sense of color when you're picking colors for paintings. And if you don't, just go on Pinterest and get a palette. There's all kinds of palettes on there.
I was thinking the same thing, Diane. She says, it looks like a hurricane on Doppler radar.
I kind of like the selling now that I'm seeing it more. There's really no way for me to get rid of that without zigzagging a little bit more. Yeah, it's not moving. Oop. So that one's going to have to stay as it is. This was leftover paint, so it was not intended to be anything special.
Diane says, leave it. Looks good. Katie says, very cool.
I got to wipe this off because I've got paint all
Chris,
over.
we usually go until about 11 p.m.
Yep.
Eastern time.
2 hours. Sometimes we run a little over, but
We try not to invade.
Marcy's switching her day. I think she's switching to Wednesdays, so I'm not positive on that.
No, she was doing a survey on it.
But I know a lot of people didn't. The East Coast people wanted her to come on earlier.
Sue Jensen wants to know, can you turn it for a second?
Turn it.
Clockwise? Ooh, turn it one more time. Do you see what I see?
Do you see what I see? What do you see? The spider in the middle?
It's not a spider. It's
You know what it looks like?
It's like the. Oh, what was that movie?
Lord of the Rings.
No.
It looks like Gandalf holding up the ring like that.
The kid on the bike with the.
Oh, E.T.
That looks like E.T. in the center.
It kind of does, guys. Look.
E.T. go home.
You're silly.
Yes.
All right.
Monica says little panda face.
Just go into the rack, and I'm going to dump that last bit of paint on a tile.
You're right, Lisa. It's phone home. That tells you how long it's been since I seen that movie.
E.T. phone home. Ooh. Look at that.
We got.
That contaminated the white paint.
Bless you.
Why are you saying bless you? And I'm going to take this one and finish it off. I just wanted something for it to flow on. Come on.
Valerie, it's amazing. She says, I love how nearly our whole posse always sees the same stuff. But we've taken paintings and given them out to gifts, and it's amazing the different things that people see from the same painting.
All right.
What's your favorite color? Is mustard.
I was watching a video earlier how to make this Reuben dip because Alan loves Reubens. And as soon as they put the mustard in, I said, nope, I ain't making it. You'll have to make it yourself. I can't even stand the smell of it, let alone the look of it. I never liked mustard.
Hot dog night's not a favorite night of Tina's.
Or kielbasa. Could you put mustard on kielbasa too?
Bless you, Jennifer. She sneezed.
And then he puts horseradish on all his roast beefs and vinegar on cabbage rolls. I can't sit next to him when we eat. He's got too much. He's got too much funkadilly going.
You gotta have your condiments.
Our whole one side of the refrigerator is all condiments, and it's all your stuff. I don't even use any of it. Once in a while, I put ketchup on French fries, but that's about it.
Somebody put mustard on.
Oh, throw up.
Actually, I am, Diane, of German descent. I'm a mongrel, but
He's a mongrel.
mainly ruled by the German persuasion.
He's a mutt. He's my mutt. I rescued him.
Jennifer says my hubs does the same stuff. Drives me bonkers.
Yep. It's like, can you not just once eat it and taste what it actually tastes like? Why do you have to put something on it?
Chris, thank you for subscribing. Oh, Chris subscribed to Allie. Oh, Chris, you gotta go watch Allie's videos. They quack you
I
up.
found a blue one. Okay. So I had a request from Miss Maria to do a small batch mix because on my tutorials, they're all pretty much for 12-ounce bottles. So I told her I would do a quick one real quick there.
Jennifer, I'm like your husband. Hot sauce on everything.
Ugh. And then we go to Arby's, and he's got to have the pepper sauce for his French fries.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. That's really pretty right there. Sorry, I gotta grab that, guys. I can't let it go. That can make a really cool necklace.
Italian sausage in spaghetti sauce. Absolutely. Hot Italian sausage.
I like sweet. I'm the total opposite of you. We don't have the same taste in furniture or bedding or anything. I
Paint
said,
colors
if we ever won
and-
the lottery, I would have my house, he would have his, and we'd
And
have
we'd
a
meet in the
walkway
middle.
between us because we would never agree on anything. Anything.
I learned to give up after a while.
And you don't live up, though.
I know.
He's
Chris,
such a liar. You are such a liar.
everybody, they're just putting food up there left and right. It's time to go eat.
In cereal. We won't get started on cereal. Who needs 20 boxes of cereal?
You can't eat the same cereal day after. It's like eating cornflakes.
See, when I grew up, you had to finish a box before you could open another one.
Compromise. Lisa's got a serious question. Are those wee-wee pads do you use as a liner?
These are adult underpads that we get at Walgreens. But you can buy pee-pee pads. They work just as good. Some people paint with this side up to catch the mess. We paint with this side up because if I ever do a painting and I don't want to pull tiles because the runoff is absolutely gorgeous, I'll just slide a piece of cardboard under here and take the whole thing over to the drying rack and let it dry. And then I can peel it off.
Okay, so who's taking orders for Arby's?
Okay.
Valerie said, Christina Constance, the youngest, just walked in, saw the end of your last painting. She said, please tell Christina I love her paintings. And hi.
She's so sweet. She's a sweet kid. I gotta grab a tube of paint here. I'll mix one of these. Okay, is Maria still here?
Kim,
Yes.
you got to try something new. What do you need?
What?
You want a drink? Kim says she only eats honey nut Cheerios. Try the peanut butter chocolate Cheerios they just came out with. Oh my God.
He's like a kid with his cereal. And that one of the boys eats his cereal. It's like, who ate all my Reese Puffs?
They don't just eat my cereal.
And they take the
They
whole box.
take the box to their room and then I can't find it.
So go buy another box. Okay, is I believe a 7-ounce cup. So for 7 ounces, let's say maybe, let's see.
Carol Johnson,
That's about a half a tablespoon of paint.
boys eat the whole box.
So to that, I'm going to add a half a tablespoon of the glue all.
Carol, we're in the same group as you. She's got 2 live at-home boy adults.
Yeah. Pains in my butt. But they work for us to help take care of TJ, so we definitely need them here. Kids can't afford to live out on their own anymore. Expensive. They aren't making the money they need to survive in the world the way it is today.
Carol says hers does do nothing.
Well, and you can't force them. That's the whole thing. All right, so there's about half of what I put in for the paint and the glue.
Tammy's got a good question here. What would cause varnish to crack on canvas?
Crackle. If it's crackling, it may have been too cold when you put it on or too thick. Or too thick. If you put it on too thick, it'll crack. Be very, very thin coats because you want to do at least 3. And if you're using polyacrylic, you should be good, but do not use polyurethane because your paintings will yellow.
Good night, Esmita. Get school tomorrow.
Okay, so that made about 3.5 ounces of paint. So if you're doing a small batch, this
Right,
is fine for a small painting so that you don't have to mix up the big batches. This is plenty of color for a painting. So this is a paint. You probably, if you do 5 colors, you'd have enough to do 2 or 3 paintings with that amount of paint. And then to this, because it's 3.5 ounces, do 2 drops of silicone.
Diane wants to know, is that Soho paint?
Yes, this was Soho Phthalo Green Blue. It's one of my favorite colors from Soho. But that's, I did happen to watch Julie Coots, that's how you pronounce her last name. But her paints are on the thicker side, and she has this thing where you look for the mound like I do. And then when she tips it, she counts. And if it breaks anything shorter than 10 seconds, your paint is too thin. I don't agree with that, but that's, you know, that's her way of doing her painting. Everybody does it different, so.
Good night, Sue. Tammy's got another question. How thin should varnish be in consistency?
If you ever use Liquitex gloss, it'll be just a tad thicker than the Liquitex gloss. You don't want it as thick as your paint. You can add a little water to it to make it thinner too. On the first coat only.
Valerie says, who is it that says mounds in the paint? Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
Julie Coots. Because she was showing today on one of the videos I watched, you know, make sure your paint mounds on your stick, which I do teach you guys that. But I also teach you the finger thing to make sure it's not going to go back together. If it goes back together, it's too thin. She does this thing here where she mounds it and tips her stick and counts to see how long it's going to flow. And if it starts to break, it shouldn't break before you count to 10. But I could tell it depends how much paint you put on your stick, so you can't really go by that.
Chris says,
I mean,
can
it's
you
silly.
do 2 layers?
Hmm?
Chris wants to know, can you do 2 layers?
Of varnish, I do 3. So when you're varnishing a painting, you're going to go one way. You're going to set it aside, let it dry for 1 or 2 hours. It may be dry in 10 minutes, but don't touch it because that'll give you the wrinkles in your varnish. So on the second coat, bring it back, wipe it off with your hand, make sure there's no dust. Go with your brush strokes the other way on your second coat. Let that dry for 2 hours. A lot of times I'll do 2 coats one day and do the final coat the next day. And then that third coat, put it on, going the opposite way again.
Make sure you're not doing any sanding or up dust.
And have a pair of tweezers next to you because it's an
Bug to
inevitable.
see
You'll get a
something.
bug or something in there. It's hard to get a flawless finish, and resin's even worse. So, resin takes a lot of time and patience. So anybody else have any questions?
Mods are all over it.
Good. They're awesome.
They are.
They're the best. They're the bestest.
Okay, Kathy's Art Corner wants to know, how about resin on coasters? How many coats of resin?
I try to just do 1, but if your edges aren't completely covered, and that's usually a silicone issue, you can do 2 coats. Just sand that first coat and put another one on. I never do more than 2.
Diane says she's going to do resin art more than pouring after Christmas.
Yeah, I am too. I'm going to try. Well, I'm not going to do it more than pouring, but I'm going to be bringing it in. Not on a live, though. It may be a live by itself on a different day. And definitely videos here and there because some people don't want to watch resin. I wouldn't bring that in on a Monday night.
J Design says, did you say what kind of varnish to use?
You can use Minwax polyacrylic. There's also the Liquitex gloss varnish. There's the orange label. And you can use, let's see. There's a lot of pouring mediums that are also varnishes out there. Jerry's has one. It is a little stickier, so you really have to cure your paintings. The pouring top coat from Deco Art, do not use that if you plan on shipping paintings.
And the reason
Sorry.
for that?
I did a painting for my granddaughter and put that on there, and I waited like 40 days. And I put tissue paper around it to pack it to go. When we got there, the tissue paper was completely stuck to the painting itself. And one of my customers also had tissue paper stick to her painting. So that went out the door, right in the garbage can. Yeah, I'm not going to use that.
Judy says, yeah, the few paintings my husband doesn't stick his hand in, a bug will land in the middle.
Alan did that to me quite a few times.
I've only done it once.
No, quite a few times. He'll say, is that dry? It's like, why do you ask if you're already going to stick your finger in it?
Lisa, good night. She says she's got to go back to her sale. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I'm going to go check out her Etsy shop.
Congratulations, Allie. She thinks she just hit 100.
Yay. Give me that silicone. I'll just throw that in the bottle. There's a difference too, guys. When you're using the bottles for painting, I put 8 drops of silicone in the bottle only because it's going to sit for a while. And when you shake it, the silicone breaks up more. But if you're just doing these little cups like this, 1 or 2 drops is fine. And you will get a ton of cells fresh when it's fresh mixed. But make sure it's thick enough, because if it's too thin, you know, you're going to do that pour and you're going to see all those cells and you're like, oh, it's beautiful. And the minute you start tilting, if your paint's too thin, all those cells just diminish. And if you're telling me I'm not getting cells, that might be why. Your paint might be too thin.
Kendra forgot. She just joined us.
That's okay, honey.
She didn't know how she forgot. Dan's off. She says she's getting tired. Good
Me
night.
too. I'm exhausted today.
I'm getting my second win.
Yeah, that's
Let's do another 2 hours.
I don't think so.
Okay, there's a question.
Go do a live on your channel.
How do you get humongous cells? I'm not going to
Well,
approach on.
You don't want to stir your silicone in your cup very much. Let's say you're doing those 2 or 3 drops. Just do a 1.5 stir, 2 at the most. When you do your pour, don't pour high because you break up your silicone. You want to kind of pour in gently. When you get those big cells, when you pour it out and you get those big cells, do not torch it. Just go very slow with your tilting. But I'll tell you what, if they're big when you first pour it, you're going to lose them cells.
Jennifer says, that's why I was late. Fell asleep on the couch and busy holiday weekend, and I'm beat.
Yeah, we're all beat.
It was a long weekend.
We had a long weekend. We had the giveaway, and I kind of feel like I'm ready to get back to normal now because the studio tour is done, and it's still clean.
It's
still clean.
Clean. A few more canvases have been added.
Yeah. And I've got
a couple bottles of Flowtron.
I ordered some more canvas today, so don't hate me. It's all going up there though. It's all hexagons and circles. So yep. Any more questions, guys? We're gonna wrap it up.
Lisa says, 'twas fun. I'll be back. Great pours, great group. You guys rock. Christina and Alan. Thank you very much, Lisa.
Thanks for coming, hon. We are here to not only show you, teach you, entertain you, but you guys entertain us as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
We have a great group.
We have a great group. We have a great following, and our subscribers are awesome. And the subscriber, actually the sponsor giveaway is going to be January 2nd. I know I said the 1st, but it's going to be January 2nd. I want everybody to get a chance to donate if they want to sponsor the channel. They can do it here or through PayPal.
Remember, support your fellow artists.
Yes, and please, guys, I'm spotlighting artists on the Pourage Posse. But there are several other artists that I want you to go check out. And we have quite a few here, you know, Valerie and Mylene and Jeannie and Allie and Monica and Nate.
And I'm sure we
There's
forgot
so
a
many.
few.
And if you guys have channels and we don't know it, come join the Parage and the Parage Posse on Facebook. And we'll put your links up for your channels and your websites. So we can all come and check out your stuff.
There's some great stuff being posted.
Oh my God, yeah. I keep telling Elle, it's like, I want to buy that one. I want to buy that one. I'm in the process of building a artist gallery wall in my living room. I have one little nook between my fireplace and the back wall. And I want my middle painting is going to be an Anne Osborne painting because she was my inspiration when I first started painting. That's where I learned the flip and drag from her. And also Jenny Post was my inspiration for Dirty Pours. So check out those two if you haven't already subscribed to their channels. Jenny does not post a lot. She does some for acrylic pouring now with her awesome Dirty Pours. But you want to talk about cells, Jenny's your girl. She teaches you different techniques on how to torch to get different layers of cells. And her paint is mixed with GAC 800. So
Diane wants to know who?
Jenny Post. JennyPost. And Anne Osborne.
Valerie says, did you answer her gnat question?
Oh, how to get the gnats out of a painting. I did see that question. I use a pin and just scrape if you get one. I had one in a painting that I had to resin and I was like, ah. But we have two paintings that Ellen and I did that we both had a bug in the same exact spot. And they have wings and I just varnished them right in there. I said, these are going to stay in the studio. I just thought it was too funny. So we have bugs in our paintings.
If you can't kill them,
Make them part of your art. Yeah, I didn't resin them. I just varnished them. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. If you have any questions, contact me through my email at ChristinaWelchArt@yahoo.com or through Facebook. We have different ways in Facebook now. We have the Christina Welch Art page and also the Parage Posse with Christina Welch. Also, check out the Amazon link below to get your supplies for acrylic pouring. I did add some new items today. You might want to check that out. And shop with us on Redbubble and Etsy. We have our fan mail box. We've been getting some cool things in our fan mail box. And that address is below. The link to the Parage Posse is below as well. Stone Coat Art Coat Resin. We still have a code. The code now is Posse, Posse. There was a lot of abuse with the codes over the internet. People just asking for codes and everything got put out there. And we all changed our codes to make it easier for our viewers. So, I mean, I don't mind sharing the code with another artist. I don't have a problem with that. But there was a lot of people just buying countertop epoxy to do their countertops, and they wanted the codes, but they aren't viewers. They're not channel supporters. So everybody changed their codes.
Julie says we should get shirts to say Parage Posse.
I'm working on a design for Parage Posse t-shirts and hoodie soon. And probably the first of the year, we'll have t-shirts with different sayings on them that you can purchase through us. You know, like Poor Artist or My Poor Habit, or, yeah. We'll have some cute ones. We've been writing them all down as people suggest things. So we'll probably have 10 different
And if you have any ideas.
Yep. And if you have ideas, let me know. If you want something on a shirt. I definitely are going to do a cuppy hand shirt. I've been using my cuppy hands.
Use your cuppy hands.
Yeah, use your cuppy hands. And that was one of the first ones I said we had to do that shirt. So.
And coming up this week, you'll have videos coming out.
I do. Yeah, I have a couple left over from last week that will get uploaded tomorrow and Wednesday, and I'll be filming again tomorrow for the rest of the week. So, and we're going to try to get a resin video up this week. Yes. So, all right, guys, have yourselves a great night. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you all next Monday, same time, same place, 9 p.m. Eastern, USA time, right here in the garage.
Thank you for joining.
Have a great night. Bye
Night.
now.